With the assistance of bass fishing legend Denny Brauer topside, our host and producer Kim Stricker prepares to enter the water to disclose the aquatic habitat of Lake Amistad.
This is Earth calling Aquaman.
Can you hear me, Denny?
I hear you.
The visibility is chalky, no doubt about it. Hopefully I don't spook the fish. There's a 15-foot line right here, and it's a rocky ledge. And it drops off. It drops off pretty quick, don't it?
Yeah, those things will break straight down. They're just underwater bluffs, but a lot of times those fish like to lay right on top of them. How we catch the majority of our big fish on this lake is just fishing right on the edge of those breaks like what you're on.
This is beautiful. I can't believe I'm not seeing something. Oh, there's a little one. There's one of your little bass.
Every big bass I know was little at one time.
And here's the main attraction to this specific spot on the ledge. All bluegill are schooled up here.
Yeah, the bluegill, one of the primary forage on this lake. Boy, they love them.
Now a little better bass is coming into play. Without question, as in many cases, it's where I'm finding bluegill is where I'm finding bass. And the tips of these steep rocky points appear to be the key deal right now.
Yeah, you're working back into a little pocket now. You follow that pocket around and you'll be over on the next point. You should see some pretty good underwater bushes coming up on your left.
Prior to the cold front, the larger females had begun migrating towards the bushes and pairing up with males in preparation for the annual spawn. Taking into consideration that the water temperature had been stable in the low 60s and that the lunar phase was smack dab on the full moon, the scenario for big fish within the bushes should have been at its prime for flipping and pitching, if it weren't for getting slammed in the face with this unsettling cold front.
I think this cold front definitely backed them out of them bushes for the most part and probably put them back on these drops on the points and that.
How far am I away from the next point? I should be getting close.
Yeah, you're starting to get out to the point. Now you're about 30 yards short of the point itself. Folks, the wind is gusting over 40 miles an hour and continuous winds 20 to 25. So that's tough fishing conditions, tough diving conditions too. Really wants to dirty the water up. A brutal day, very brutal day to be out on the lake.
Am I at the end of the point yet?
Yeah, you're pretty much right out on the end of it.
Earlier in the day, while Denny and I were Carolina rigging these points, we caught some smallmouth bass right along with the largemouths. I certainly didn't think I was going to come to Lake Amistad and watch you catch smallmouth.
Yeah. Never know what you're going to see.
I'm surprised I haven't seen any of those smallmouths on the point. The smallmouths are probably holding deeper than I'm at. Oh, speak of the devil, there goes a smallmouth. Actually, there's a pair. And they're the same size we were catching. Do you find it surprising as to how quick I can cover water?
I'm impressed. That boy has game. This guy is really good at what he does. It's awesome. showing you a totally different perspective. Really helps simplify your fishing to be able to see what's going on underneath the water. Uh-oh, trout line.
It's potential hazards like this is why it's imperative we carry a sharp knife underwater. Kind of scary getting tangled in that.